Welcome back to the channel, another segment of Brian Reads the News. This is where I find an article online, I take it from my mouth to your ears, have a little fun and let you guys know what's going on in the world today. This one isn't so much about what's going on in the world today, it's a list. Today we're going to look at the top most paused movie moments of all time. This is a 2023 update. Let's take a look. This article comes from the website novhove.com. It's written by Caleb Zayden, published on November 4th, 2023. The top 10 most paused movie moments of all time, the 2023 update. Let's take a look. Article says, in the present world full of movies that can speak to the inner souls of people, there are plenty of pause-worthy moments that people will love to watch again and again. Follow the list in order to find out the most paused movie moments of all time that viewers paused the screen and had looked at multiple times. At number 10 is Star Wars: A New Hope from 1977. So this is a moment where the stormtrooper hits his head off the door top. It says the moment where a stormtrooper hits his head off the door top. In Star Wars: A New Hope, there's a scene where the audience finds it funny and has also been paused multiple times. It actually a movie mistake where one of the stormtroopers hits his head off the door top, and people engaged in watching it again and again because it was a funny scene. At number 9 is Deadpool 2 from 2018. At number 9 is the moment Brad Pitt appears on screen from Deadpool 2 2018. It says here Brad Pitt's appearance in the last moment of the movie Deadpool 2 became one of the most paused movie moments because the audience never expected it. Brad Pitt was introduced as the Vanisher, who is an invisible character, but at the end suddenly he appears on the screen as the Vanisher. I hope everyone who watched the movie must have paused that scene in order to confirm whether it's actually Brad Pitt. At number 8 comes from The Godfather from 1972. And the scene is the scene of the dead horse's head laying in the bed. It says here Marlon Brando became world famous after his iconic character in the crime drama The Godfather. In the movie, there's one of the most paused moments in movie history where a dead horse's head lying in a bed. The scene became very shocking to the audience where people wanted to pause it and have a second look at it. The shocking fact is that they used a fake horse head for the rehearsals, but in the real shot, they used a real horse head. That's why the scene became more viral and known as one of the most paused movie moments of all time. At number 7 is from the Fast Times at Ridgemont High from 1982. It says here it is Phoebe Cates' pool scene. Fast Times at Ridgemont High became more popular in the 1980s because of Phoebe Cates' appearance, where so much of the audience was attracted to her performance. Phoebe Cates' pool scene became the most paused movie moments of all time, uncut, where she comes out of the swimming pool and takes off her bikini. This scene creates a huge impact on the movie, and millions of audiences are attracted to it. At number 6 comes from Who Framed Roger Rabbit from 1988. The number 6 moment of Who Framed Roger Rabbit was the moment of Jessica Rabbit appeared. Who Framed Roger Rabbit became so popular among the audience with the performances of Jessica Rabbit. The moment where Jessica Rabbit first appeared on the stage became one of the most paused movie moments of all time. Though Jessica Rabbit is an animated character, people gather around it, revealing the quality of the animation. This scene must be within the top 10 most paused movie moments because the scene is in animation. The number 5 moment comes from American Pie from 1999. It says here, the scene of Nadia in Jim's bedroom. American Pie is a comedy series that is worldwide popular, especially for the erotic moments it's having. One of the most stopped movie scenes featured in the movie series is the scene where Nadia and Jim's erotic performance in his room. Nadia undresses in the scene, and Jim's friends are watching the entire scene through a webcam placed in the room. The scene became so popular and it was widely among the paused scenes in the American Pie movie series. The number 4 most paused scene comes from Wild Things from 1998. You guys remember that? The scene from Wild Things was Denise Richards and Neve Campbell's kissing scene in the pool. The kissing scenes in Wild Things is undoubtedly the top of the most paused scenes in movie history. Denise Richards and Neve Campbell played the extraordinary kissing scene in the pool where millions of audience attracted to the scene watching it over and over again. It's very rare to find who didn't pause the movie in this scene. At number 3 on the list of most paused moments in movie history is from Basic Instinct in 1992. It says here, the scene is the Sharon Stone scene of crossing legs. Basic Instinct became world popular with Sharon Stone's character, which is played by Catherine Trammell. The scene where she crossed her legs placed among the top and most paused movie moments of all time because the scene is so erotic and attracted by the audience. The number 2 most paused moment comes from Titanic in 1997. It says here, it's the scene where Rose asks Jack to draw her. The most popular and romantic love story in movie history, that Titanic won't let your eyes take a rest from viewing at the movie screen. That much powerful movie scenes are within the Titanic movie. The most attractive scene above all is the scene where Rose asks Jack to draw her figure while he was lying wearing only a diamond necklace. This scene considers as the most paused movie scene in Hollywood history. That much of the audience was attracted to that scene. Finally, at number 1 comes from The Wolf of Wall Street from 2013. It says here, the number 1 scene is the nursery scene in The Wolf of Wall Street. In the scene from the legendary film that is considered an all-time classic, Margot Robbie's character teases Leonardo DiCaprio's character as they are in the nursery of their house. As Robbie's character seduces Leonardo DiCaprio, she uses the no-touching rule as a way to tease and provoke him. At this point, the character played by Robbie is unaware that there are cameras strategically placed throughout the home and that they are capturing their actions. Alright, there you have it. Novhav.com. Novhav.com, the most paused moments of movie, the most paused movie moments, 1 through 10. Not sure who wrote this article, but it was kind of clunky. Maybe it was an AI written article. Seemed like it didn't flow very well. Some of the words were kind of mixed up or something. So forgive me if it sounded a little elementary, maybe. I think it was just their writing style was a little clunky, like I said. But hopefully you guys enjoyed taking a look at some of these moments and you remember some of those from those iconic movies. Let's see, Wolf of Wall Street, Titanic, Basic Instinct, Wild Things, American Pie, Who Framed Roger Rabbit, Fast Times at Ridgemont High, The Godfather, Deadpool 2, Star Wars, A New Hope. I knew of some of them, but some of them are new to me. Obviously, I remember Wild Things, Basic Instinct, Who Framed Roger Rabbit, Fast Times, but some of them were new to me. I didn't know the Godfather scene. Deadpool I wasn't aware of. Didn't know that the stormtrooper hit his head. American Pie, I saw that. Yeah. The Wolf of Wall Street. I never watched that movie, so I don't know much about that. But I guess it's the number one moment, so it must be quite popular. But what about you guys? Was there one that they left off the list? Was there a moment that in movie history that you guys paused in the past that you thought should have made the list? Let me know in the comments. I'd be interested to find out. There it is, another episode of Brian Reads the News. Hopefully you guys liked this one, and like I said, hopefully it wasn't too clunky and I read it alright enough for you guys to understand what I was talking about, but I'll do better on the next one. I'm going to keep them coming, keep trying to do these every night or every other night to get some content out there, have a little fun, and read some of these news articles that are out there on the internet. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. You'll be back for some more. If you could help me out and give it a like, give it a share, that'd be awesome. We'll catch you on the next one. Bye.